Vertical line test. So as we started in section 3.1, we defined what a function is and when is a relation a function or not, right? So for graphs, for seeing that if it is a function or not, there is a test called vertical line test. So for any graph, will represent a function if and only if no vertical line intersects the graph in more than one point. Let's see what it means. Suppose I have a graph. Suppose something like this, okay, some random graph. So if I can draw as many vertical line as I want and none of them intersect graphs at more than one point. What does that mean? Say this vertical line meets the graph in this point, here, 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 here. Maximum, how many points these vertical lines are meeting the graph? Only one point, right? Then we say, yes, this is a function. Yes, this is a function. But suppose there is a graph. Let's take another example. Suppose we are taking a parabola. You know parabola? Something like this. This is a parabola graph. Is this a function? Question is this a function? What is the thing? Every vertical line should intersect the graph at most one point, or it doesn't meet. Say I draw a line, vertical line here. Does it meet the graph? No, that's fine. But if it intersects the graph, it should intersect the graph at maximum one point, here or here. That's only one point. So that's fine. So this is also a function. Let's take another example. What about this? Example number 9 here on your paper. This is the curve, the first one. Can you draw any vertical line which meets the graph in more than one point? No. All the vertical lines which you can draw, they have to be vertical, straight, okay? They are gonna meet the graph in only one point. So this one, yes, is a function. What about our second diagram here, part B? If I draw a vertical line here, how many points it meet the graph? 2 points. Is it possible? No. This graph is not a function because we cannot have a vertical line. We can draw actually more than one vertical line which meets the graph in more than one point. So all the vertical lines can meet the graph in at most one point only. Okay, if that is true, then we say that this is a function. If not, this is not a function. This last example, it's a small curve like that. If you draw any vertical line, it is going to meet the graph at max one point. So yes, this is a function. Let's take another example. What about this graph? It's a graph of a circle. So any vertical line you draw through the graph. Actually, we don't even have to draw. This y-axis is already there, right? It's meeting the graph in how many points? 2 points. Is that possible? No, we can't have that. For it to be a function, the vertical line should not meet the graph in more than one point. So this is not a function. Okay. So vertical line test, an easy method to see. Just look at the graph and imagine the vertical lines going through the graph. They should not intersect graph in more than one point. If they do, the given graph does not represent a function.